Very good morning. How are you doing? How have you been?
I'm doing quite okay and I'm good. Thanks for asking. How about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty fine. Thank you.
All right.
So, for
So
the
I,
sake of the viewers, can you please introduce yourself because I already know you?
yeah,
Yeah.
sure, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Sunil. I'm from Delhi. Regarding my educational qualification, I'm a graduate. Talking about my professional life, I have been an English teacher where I give English spoken classes to help to improve my students.
Mm,
That's it, ma'am.
yeah. Okay. As you know, my name is Shanta. I work as a freelance tutor of spoken English. I work online and I've graduated in engineering, computer science engineering. So, I live in Karnataka.
The moment I watched your videos, I
Mm,
became so curious. Okay, let's have a conversation with ma'am again. Because last time
mm,
I did talk to you on one of the platforms
yes.
that was English Yari.
Mm,
Sorry,
mm,
Ink Talkie, my bad.
okay. Yeah.
Are you still working with them?
Yes, yes. I'm still working with them.
All right. So how come you are on YouTube? What made you to be a YouTuber?
Yeah, because when you start working as a freelancer, when you don't do it full time, you don't have work for the entire day,
Hmm.
right? So just maybe a couple of hours you work and you still have time in hand. So I just thought of making the best use of it. Since I was already doing this, so I thought it's better I interact with more people and start a channel.
Yeah, that's good.
That's why I'm here. Yep.
Yes, and there must be someone that you must be so much inspired by. So was there any person that you took some inspiration from?
Not any particular person, but I've been watching conversations and it seemed like fun to me. So I wanted to do it too. There's no particular person. I just wanted to be the best version of me and do things which were good for me.
Do you have any specific goals? Okay, now I am a YouTuber and I'm going to set the goal, or I'm going to set an example that people would look up to me and people would like to talk to me.
hmm So I don't know what people expect from anybody, right? So this is what I am. And if people are interested to have a conversation with me, so they are more than welcome to do that. But that's it. I do not have any specific goal or something. I'm just here to interact with people and to help with them with whatever knowledge I have. So if
Oh,
they
ma'am,
feel that they can benefit having a conversation with me, they're welcome to do that.
okay, and do you keep few things in mind? Okay, when I face the camera, this is something that I need to deliberate because there are few things that people are very much attracted by. Do you have something in mind like that?
I have no idea about YouTubing, zero knowledge. So I'm just raw here. I'm just doing I naturally do. So I do not have any goal or I do not have an intention of impressing people. I don't have anything.
Why? Well, that's
Maybe I
very.
learn it through the journey, but right now I don't have anything as such.
And how has
So
your
you
experience?
tell me, is there something you want to give an advice about, or I am expecting you must have seen at least one of my videos. So what do you think? What's your opinion?
Ma'am, the opinion is that do what you feel like doing, and there isn't
Mm,
any specific thing that you need to run after. And things usually do not go the way we plan. If you plan, okay, this video is going to do very well, if you think this video is going to do very well, and something opposite will happen, that
mm,
video might not do very well, and the videos which you do not expect anything from, those
mm,
videos can do a wonderful job. These are the things.
mm,
And the thing that I always try to carry, that is, I always try to keep a smile, which is very difficult, which is not seen on my face very often, but
mm,
I try to keep in mind that okay, when I face the camera, I should keep a smile on my face. This is a some.
mm,
And whatever I try to use, whatever I try to speak, every time I try to give something new to my viewers, either
mm,
it in the form of vocabulary, in the form of
mm,
pronunciation, or in the form of any sentence structure.
mm.
And there is one more thing, I always try to look better. I'm
Mm.
talking about
Physical
appearance.
appearance.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Sometimes people are impressed by your physical appearance or whatever you put on, whatever hair do you keep. So I'm
Mm.
a bit particular about it. I don't know, does
Mm.
it work for other people? But for
Mm.
me, it does work.
Mm. Yes.
So these,
What's my mm. Yep. According to me, I feel that it's the content that matters. So if you're really good at what you're doing, your appearance really doesn't matter because you must have seen a lot of people who are doing great just by their skills. Okay, because we are not working in a niche that is entertainment or comedy or acting or something like that. So I do not concentrate much on my appearance. So because I interacted with a lot of homemakers and that's what I am. So it's difficult for us to always look good and no, that would be my last priority, but I don't know. Maybe I'll improve. I'm just starting out.
but that's correct. That if you have knowledge, people will come to you because of your knowledge.
Mm,
I think the first thing is that your knowledge. If you are able to have a nexus with the people you are here
mm,
for, then that is everything.
mm. What type of content do you usually put out? Is it conversations or do you create videos?
Yes, ma'am, it is mix of multiple things.
Mm,
I have uploaded videos related to vocabulary. I have uploaded some videos related to pronunciation, and I have some videos based on grammar. So there are some grammar lessons, so I have uploaded those videos.
mm-hmm.
And as you also know that the session I had with you last time,
Mm,
so like that, I have also
okay.
uploaded videos, yes, where I have
Mm,
taken sessions with great tutors from different platforms, and I also upload those videos on my YouTube channel.
mm. So are you still learning from tutors?
Yes, these days I'm trying English Yari.
I've seen a couple of videos as well, and the tutors are really very good.
Yes, I just try to share whatever I have. That's it.
Mm. So how is your teaching journey going on? So I think last time we spoke, we didn't talk about how it started, and right, did we?
Ma'am, I'm afraid I really don't remember that, but it has
Yeah, yeah.
been
No, because
quite
I
a long
remember
time.
that you telling me that you just suddenly discovered that you had a passion for teaching, and you stopped working as an engineer and you shifted to your teaching career. So how did you start? I'm curious to know.
All right. First, I wanted to work on myself.
Hmm.
I wanted to learn English, and bit by bit, I came to a level where I thought, okay, I should share this knowledge with others. So there used to be some of my friends, and they had their
Hmm.
siblings, and I told
Hmm.
them that I have accumulated quite good knowledge. You better send
Hmm.
your siblings to me, and I would teach
Hmm.
them. So
Hmm.
that's how I found that I was able to remember things for a very long time. Whatever I
Hmm.
read,
Hmm.
I delivered to my students or to my friends. That's how
Hmm.
I was able to recall things for a very long time. And somewhere that knowledge stayed with me.
Hmm.
And bit by bit, I did it. And the moment I was doing it, it was like putting the cart before the horse. I did not
Hmm.
arrange it.
Hmm.
One
Hmm.
day I was teaching something, the other day I was teaching something else. So some
Hmm.
of my students were a bit confused.
Hmm.
By doing this, I got to know, okay, this is the right way. First, I should
Hmm.
teach this, second should be this, and third should be this. And
Hmm.
when they loved what I was teaching, they also liked the
Hmm.
way I was teaching. And when I got appreciation from my students, then I thought, okay, this is one of the great professions I should go for.
Hmm.
You get a lot of recognition, you get a lot of respect from people, and when they are successful in their lives, then that
Hmm.
is everything for you. That makes your
Hmm.
day. So that's
Hmm.
how, like, I found my deep interest in teaching, and now I feel, and there have been many English teachers that I really want
Hmm.
to be, and I want to speak like them. I want to gain fame like them.
Hmm.
Whatever they say, that people go crazy and they follow them so blindly, and they
Hmm.
have changed so many people as well. I'm also one of them.
Okay. So how do you teach? Do you start from basics?
Yes, ma'am. The methods I use are, I always check the people's level or the students' level.
Mm,
If I have a student who wants to start from beginning, then
mm,
I teach according to it. If I feel I have any student who is already advanced or who knows so many things, I just
mm,
need to brush up his memory.
mm,
So according to this, I teach. I usually go for basic, as you asked. That I always start with tenses. After tenses,
mm,
I go for modals. After modals, I teach nouns or articles. I think I teach nouns and then I articles. Then rest of the
mm,
part. And in between, I make them speak. I make them be the part of some of the conversations like debate,
mm,
discussions,
mm,
into
mm,
classes, extempore,
mm,
storytelling. There are many things that I involve in.
mm. So how is it going as a career? Do you find it fruitful?
So far, so good. I have not achieved which I really aspire for. There are many
Mm,
things that I need to work on. And now my dream has changed a bit. Earlier, I
mm,
wanted to be an offline teacher. Now I want to be an online teacher.
mm.
Like everyone is after online classes, and
Exactly, yes.
everyone, yes, find online classes so comfortable. So these days, I'm planning to be a famous teacher online.
Okay, right. Because online is convenient for everybody and you can widen your reach,
Yes,
right?
right, right,
If you
right,
have an offline class, only people surrounding your area can come
right,
and
ma'am.
attend.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mm,
And yes, one more interesting thing I would love to share here, that
mm,
as we all use YouTube in order to
yeah.
improve our communication skills.
Mm-hmm.
So there have been a few people, they did watch my videos or they came across my videos, and one day I got a
Mm-hmm.
call from someone and he was from Saudi Arabia, and
Mm.
he was somewhere from south, but he went in that country and he was working there for some time.
Mm,
And then the conversation started, and I was so pleased. Okay, this person did like my style of speaking, and he wanted to take classes from me. From that point of
mm,
time, I did not have any mindset. I did not have any setup where I could give online classes. Now I'm working on
mm,
it. Within a week, I'm going to start giving online classes. So this was one of the
mm.
things made me feel super happy.
Right. Yeah, that's the magic of teaching online, right? You can connect with
Right,
people
right.
from different parts of the world. Yes, you can widen your reach, you can interact with so many more people. And it feels so happy, right? People from far off are trying to connect to you and talk to you. Really
Yes,
magical.
it feels more special than when people send you messages, when they give you good comments, then it makes your day
Mm,
and it feels very very nice.
mm.
And I have also
Because you're all,
Mhm. Yes, ma'am.
mm.
Yes, you better go.
No,
Then
I was
I
just telling because you're already on YouTube, right? So that is a form of online teaching already. So, you're just teaching in general, but for, specific students, you're planning to take an online class, right?
yes, right. Yes. So I want to ask you that what are the methods that you have applied in your life to improve your communication skills? What are the things that you always practice, that this is something that I should not miss? What is that particular thing?
So, being honest, I never gave so much importance to this language. I
What?
studied in English medium school, and teachers there ensure that we speak only in English. When we came
Oh,
back home, my dad was so strict. He ensured we speak in English at home. I don't know. He had this weird fancy over English, and he would always try to brush us up. Like you talk in English, do this, tell this. And he himself was not from an English medium school, but he just wanted that we do very good in life. Maybe he already knew the importance of English back then.
right.
So he just kept encouraging us. You never talk to our siblings or anybody at home in unity language. You have to speak in English. So that happened, and growing up, I started talking to my friends in English. So that would come naturally to me than my
Mm-hmm.
native language. That has always been that thing, and Later on, after my education, I got a chance to go abroad. So I spent few
Oh,
years there. So
all
maybe
right.
that has influenced my language as well. So I've never concentrated on I need to improve this or I need to learn this or I need to keep this in mind. That's never been there. So I don't know how good or bad I am, but I didn't learn. I don't really consciously learn anything. It just came to me naturally.
All right. As
Mm.
you usually got the environment, like you were
Exactly.
surrounded and you made a thing that you had to always speak in English.
Yeah, I was made to.
Yes, you were made to do
And
that. Yes.
later it just became, it came to me subconsciously. It was everything within, and I would prefer talking in English to anybody.
All right.
Mm.
And what is that one thing you usually find so challenging in English that you feel that is very tough?
Like there are people who do this, right? So I kind of look up to them and I find it a little bit intimidating for me to do what they are doing. And
All
I'm not
right.
even planning to go there. I'm happy with whatever language skills I have now. So it's just about, sharing my knowledge with others. That's it. Because you asked me what is challenging for me, so I have to mention this.
Yes, ma'am. I feel that if you want to be a better version of yourself, you have to do things which you have not tried yet. You have been speaking. You have been speaking in this format for a very long time.
Mm,
Now there are some changes that you need to make.
mm,
That first can be vocabulary, and these days, man, people are very much after vocabulary, and it
mm.
is because that we want to impress people. This language is all about impressing others. This is what I feel. That's why I always try to use new sentence structures. That's why I always take care of my pronunciation. I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, but somewhere I take it a sense of responsibility. I feel okay, this is my responsibility, and being a teacher of English, as I have been an English teacher, so deep down I feel I must not make mistakes, and because of that, ma'am, I become too conscious.
Exactly.
My problem is that whenever I start the conversation, at that point of time, I have butterflies in my stomach. I
Mm,
fumble, and sometimes my sentence structure is not good. I also make some grammar mistakes. And
mm,
when the conversation ends, then
mm,
I have regrets. Oh, why did I do that? And how
mhm,
my impression is going to be.
mm,
The things, and these days people are really after vocabulary, idioms, right pronunciation, and facial expressions, your knowledge. There are so many things. If you want to be the best version of yourself, better we can
mm,
be, but if you want to be the best version of yourself, ma'am, there are many things we all need to work on.
mm. Right. But there are even people who want to start from basics, right? So when you
Yes, ma'am.
want to focus on that kind of people, you cannot use advanced vocabulary or talk to them in a manner that will intimidate them. Then they will not even approach you. See,
Yes, ma'am.
she has a lot of, advanced vocabulary and I can't talk to her. So this is for people who are from the basic levels and who wish to speak.
And this used to happen to me when I was learning it, and I
Mm,
was not good at vocabulary. I was not
mm,
good at pronunciation, and there were many things I have worked on. Same fear
mm,
I had. I didn't want to go to people. I thought if I went to people, if I tried talking to strangers, they might
mm,
use some words which I would not be able to have any sense of. In order to overcome this fear, I worked very hard. Every day, I gave at least 2 to 3 new words to myself. And on a daily
mm,
basis, I used to memorize those words. And little by little, I memorized a great many words. And now I have memorized a lot of words as I have been with this language for a very long time. Now I feel that whosoever I talk, I would be able to understand that person
mm.
90%. Not
Yes.
100%, but I would be able to understand that person 90% because I have extended my vocabulary part.
Mm,
So that's why I'm whatever word you use, I would be able to understand. And for me, ma'am,
mm,
if you give me any word, I feel that I usually have the synonym of that word.
Right. But it's only challenging when you talk to native speakers, right? In order to catch their accent. But
Right.
even when I've spoken to native speakers, they do not use idioms or very advanced or difficult
Right.
words to understand. They even talk in simple English. What we find, difficult is to understand their accent. That's it.
Yes, right.
Mm.
And it also relies on the people you are talking to. If you are
Mm.
talking to people that who are not very good at this language, then it is okay to stick to basic version of yourself. Basic sentence structure, everything should be very normal, where
Mm.
you can understand, or the person who is listening to you, he can or
Mm.
she can understand. And ma'am,
Mm.
as we know that it depends. If I know that you are using nice words, somewhere it will
Mm.
push me. It will
Mm.
it will humiliate me. Okay, if this person is trying to show off, then
Mm.
I'm going to take off some of the words from my dictionary. And I
Exactly.
our
You just have to level up with whomever you're talking to.
yes,
How long have you been in this teaching career now?
I have been into teaching for almost 5 or 6 years.
Oh, amazing. Okay. So I know you have a passion for teaching and you must be enjoying it now.
Yes, yes, I'm damn crazy about it, and this is one of the professions where I feel that I'm able to demonstrate things which I know. And then
Mm.
because of this, every day I study. There has not been a single day when I do not think of English. Every
Mm.
time there is a lot of pressure on me. Okay, you need to work on this, you need to work on this. Every time I always try to be better.
Mm.
And
Right.
I want to have a level where people use me as an example, where people
Mm.
would talk about me. After watching my
Mm.
video, people should talk about me. There are some speakers of English. We do talk about them, like Sadhguru is there. I am so much
Mm.
inspired by this great person. Second
Mm.
is Shashi Tharoor is one of the persons.
Mm. He's amazing.
Yes.
Mm.
So one day I want to speak like him. One day I want to speak. I want to use words as he uses.
Mm. So you're quite ambitious and
Yes,
you
yes,
have a
I am.
set goal in your life that you want to do this.
Yes, right, ma'am. And I want to
Mm.
earn a lot of money.
That will happen,
Once,
right? Once you make yourself capable of it, money will follow, success will
yes,
follow.
that's right. Yes, yes, I
We just
agree,
have to
ma'am.
work on ourselves. Okay, okay. Lovely
And I
talking to you.
hope
Got
to
to learn a
yes,
lot from you.
same I experienced. I also learned a lot of things from you. And I
Mm.
hope to have a conversation with you, ma'am, again in future.
Enjoy your day.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Yes, you too, ma'am. Bye, bye.